Hey there guys, welcome back. Ricky here. So I have a kind of a challenge by one of the viewers, and I got a message this morning, and the viewer said, "Why don't you cut newspaper instead of plain paper?" Which is fine. You know, he said that's plain paper is easier to cut, which is fine. Valid point. I happen to sharpen my Masamoto from the previous video on the Sirax 1000 and the Suhiro Rika 5000. I haven't used the knife since. It's only been about a day since I've shot the video, so it's still here. And I'm gonna cut some newspaper, and we'll see how sharp this knife really is. Okay. And again, I don't think that the test of a knife or the sharpness of a knife should be determined by how well it cuts paper. It's whether or not you use the knife in the kitchen, that's the real story, right? Well, that's the real important thing. So this is crumpled up newspaper. This is probably going to be really difficult to cut, but let's try it. Let's see how the knife does. Okay, yeah, and it's cutting pretty well. The only thing is, during these at these really big creases, the paper breaks. But as you can see, even on crumpled up newspaper, this knife is just cutting it like butter, which I'm actually surprised it's cutting newspaper this well. Yeah, see all this. This is bad newspaper here. So let's try the cut on regular newspaper, or uncrumpled newspaper. It's still pretty crumpled up, but it's a little better than the last piece. Yeah, I mean, this thing it's sharp. Yeah, you get. All right, let's try the swirly cut here. Yeah, I mean, it is hitting some pretty rough spots on the paper, so, but as you can see, it's cutting it pretty well. There was one thing that came to my mind, and I'm going to try it for the first time. I have some, what they call here is tracing paper, and I have a roll of this from a lighting project that I was doing around the studio. I was actually using this as diffusion paper, and I remember that this paper is extremely thin, so thin that I believe it's actually thinner than newspaper, and as a matter of fact, it is. It's transparent. I mean, I don't know how thick it is, but it's extremely thin. I think they measure these by the micron. Okay, so all right. So now this is the real test here. Okay, this is real high-tech stuff on this show. Okay, and again, I haven't dropped it or anything. I just sharpened it on the Besser 1000. I'm not the Besser toy. The Sirax 1000, and I polished it on the Rika 5000. Okay. Wow. Okay. I mean, when paper is this thin, it's actually really difficult to cut because it's so soft that any imperfections in your blade will show up on the paper. So yeah, this knife is probably as sharp as you can get it. I mean, I'm sure there's a better sharpener out there that can make it even sharper than this. I'm gonna try to push cut if that's even possible, but let's see. Yeah, push cut. Almost. I mean, it's just, the paper is just too fragile to actually stand up to a push cut. But as you can see, this knife is just running through that paper like nothing. So yeah, so the challenge was newspaper, and it passed pretty well, and I just thought about something that can push that envelope a little bit, and here we are. Tracing paper is the thinnest material I have in the house, and this, I mean, yeah. So there it is. It's a sharp knife, and the viewer asked if I can sharpen some a set of Chauceras, which I will. I actually have a set on order, so they'll be here in a few days, or actually in a week or so. It's the holiday season, so things are a lot slower than they usually are. So yeah, I'll have some more videos of some more comparisons of some whetstones I've been testing out. But so far, my two favorite stones that I have are the Syrax 1000 and the Rika 5000. If you guys are looking for a sharpening stone, which is the Syrax is to me, actually, in my testing, it's one of the fastest cutting soaking stones so far. And the Rika 5000 is again, it doesn't give you that mirror polish that the Irashiyama 6000 and the Masamoto 6000 and some of the other 6000, 8000 polishing stones offer. But in terms of sharpness and giving your edge that bite, I think the 5000 cannot be beat. So, and these are both very affordable stones. Retail, they're right around the $55 to $60 range. I'll post a link below where you can get them for a lot less. But yeah, there you have it, folks. Peter, this video is for you specifically. I hope you're happy with it, and come catch the next one. And I'm just gonna enjoy this this knife here. So yeah, this is the Masamoto KS 240. It's my absolute favorite knife, and this isn't a video for this knife, but just to show you guys what I'm using. It's the carbon steel Hitachi White No. 2. In my opinion, the best kitchen knife you can possibly buy at any dollar price point. And yeah, this is my personal knife. I use this almost every day. I didn't use it this morning yet, but I have a couple other knives that I use, and this is kind of my go-to knife for pretty much everything in the kitchen, and I love it. I'm using it for all the video sharpening demonstrations, and yeah. So anyways, thumbs up, thumbs down, and any comments if you guys have other requests for sharpening demonstrations, let me know. I'll see what I can do to actually get those whetstones tested. I will see you guys in the next video.